Welcome again, YouTubers, to my channel. This is Sheldoc's channel. Now in this video we'll be looking at engine oil for your Toyota Vitz. Now we'll be looking specifically at the Toyota Vitz for 2010 to 2014, and we'll be going into the manual and the Toyota owner's manual to see specifically what engine oil we should use, or how we should actually interpret the engine oil that we should use based on what the owner's manual says. So let us go into the video and see what engine oil we should use, or the best engine oil that we should use for our Toyota Vitz. So here we have 0W20, 5W20, 5W30 and 10W30. So these are the four engine oil that we can possibly use for our Toyota Vitz. But let us look at the manual to see what it says and to determine which of these would be the best one to use. Now I'm going to bring up the site, and then we're going to look specifically at Toyota Vitz, the owner's manual for Toyota Vitz 2010 to 2011, and see what information it contains that is useful to us. So after bringing up the manual, these are the recommendations for Toyota. As long as it passes the standard, you can use any oil, and as long as it is certified. Now they recommend that you use 0W20 for new vehicles. That is what they put into the new vehicles. Now this is what I want you to pay attention to. Here, based on the table, please use the one with the viscosity suitable for the outside air temperature. And that is very important, because these are 4 different engine oil that you can use. 0W20, 5W20, 5W30 and 1030. These are the 4 types of engine oil to use, and you use these engine oils based on the fact that your outside air temperature is suitable for that particular engine oil. All right, so here we're going to go into a little bit more details, because 0W means, W here means winter. So 0W means very cold temperature. So this oil is suited for very cold temperature. So if you're living in a country that changes temperature drastically, for example, in America, you have in the winter time, it can be very cold to freezing, and during the summer times, you have the temperature going way up to very hot at times. So here we have 0W. So the 0W represents very cold to freezing temperature. Again, we have 5W, cold but not freezing. Still have 5W, still cold, not freezing. Now we have the 1030. Now for those persons who live in tropical climates like in the Caribbean, you would use your 1030 oil to put in your Toyota Vitz, so that because the temperature is not cold to the point of freezing, you don't need such a thin oil in your vehicle. So you can go to your vehicle at any point in time, whether winter or summer, start your vehicle and you get the same viscosity going, because the temperature kind of remains within a certain range. But as the vehicle temperature increases, the viscosity based on what is here, 30, goes up to that point where the vehicle is operating normally. So don't mistake the 0W20, 5W20 to be the recommended type of oil over another 10W30. It always depends on the country that you live in and the climate that exists in your country. So again, cold temperature would use 0W20, but a warmer temperature like the Caribbean would use 10W30. And again, for those persons who live in conditions where the temperature switch from very cold freezing to a warmer climate, like in the summer, you would need to change your oil as the summer approaches to accommodate that viscosity that the engine would need during that summertime, which is the 1030. But as you move back into the winter season, you would need to change that oil back to 0W20, because you know you're going back into the freezing period. So that is the recommendation for me. Any country that has that drastic change between weather condition, you would need to use your 0W20 in the winter time, and you can go back to your 1030 in the summertime. That is a hotter time. But if you live in country like Russia, that does not change much in terms of the summer. It still is very cool in the summertime. You would use a oil like your 0W30 or your 0W20, depending on how cool the temperature can be. So again, it all varies on the country that we live in. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and have yourself a nice time.